What is going on, y'all? I don't know if I got too much lighting going on or whatever. I need to turn it down, but as long as y'all can see me or see what's going on here and hear me, that's really all that matters. Gotta stop with that shit. So I was talking to a friend of mine today, and we were talking about that group, the City Girls. And he was like, why you don't like them? He was singing that shit. I tie my hair up in a rubber band or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck are you singing? And I was like, listen, I'm 26. And he's probably like 35, 34, maybe like 33, 34 in that area. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I just don't like them. They sound like everything else that came out. And I was like, they're mimicking what Trina did back in the day. And Trina ain't even trying to rap about that shit anymore. And it's no disrespect to them and this new shit that's going on. But what I want to ask is, what the fuck happened to music and what is going on? And hear me out. I'm not shading anybody's type of music or anything that they like. But it's just like, is this what the fuck music is coming to? I mean, I just feel like, why does everything have to sound the same? And it's like everything is either about sex, killing, or drugs. And nothing is wrong with that, but it's like everybody sounds the same. And I can't even be mad at these artists for coming out with this shit, because they're selling it to the consumers, and the consumers are buying it. If nobody was buying your shit, you wouldn't keep making it. And that's just the bottom line. And it's like, I know that the streaming world exists now. And it's like, you got the Spotify's, you got the Apple Music, you got the YouTube. And it's like, okay, so I'm always asking my brother, why do you like the Kodak Black, the 6ix9ines or whatever? And he's like, yeah, you know, it's what everybody else is listening to. And I can't help but think, like, okay, I mean, I guess you right. See, me, when I was in school, I went against the grain. Especially because when I was in high school, I'm going to tell you who came out. Nicki Minaj had came out, and I remember them being like, Nicki ain't never going to be hot. She ain't the shit. And then she spit that 5-star freestyle, and everybody, the 5-star remix, and everybody was talking about they hierarchical Barbies and all of this shit. And so I've always went against the grain as to who I like. I never was like, oh, she's big, let me jump on her train or whatever. And a lot of y'all might be mad with me for saying this, but I've never been the biggest. Like, Beyonce is great at what she does. I have never understood how people praise her like she's Jesus or God or something like that. Like, I play Beyonce's music all the time. However, I don't think she's an artist. I think she's an entertainer. And nothing is wrong with it. I think she's an entertainer. She may even be an artist. However, an artist to me is somebody who interacts with their fans. And I would personally go up for Beyonce if every so often she was to go on Instagram or tweet a tweet out and say, hey, I was just thinking of y'all, my fans. She doesn't even get on Instagram or anything. And it's like, I don't like people like that. I don't like artists like that. I would rather have an artist whose sales are mediocre, but they interact with their fans. And that's just how I am. The way that music is going these days, you got these city girls, and it's just like, I don't know if I'm evolving and I'm going so past, like, everybody that's my age, because it's like, oh, and then I tell them I don't like it, and I gotta be whacked because I don't like this music, and it's like, oh, you tripping, and I'm like, no, I think y'all hoes is tripping. Like, don't try to make me crazy because I don't like the shit that y'all don't like. I don't like the fact that everything sounds the same. And don't get me wrong. All of this new shit that's coming out, like the Cardi B's, and no disrespect, I don't hate on anybody's shine, you know. Kudos to them, they winning shit. I'm trying to get on my own self. Who do I need to call? Who's, you know, but Are we really gonna act like these people are talented? Like the Cardi B's and all of these Cardi B, y'all really think Cardi B can rap? I don't think, and I'll tell you the difference. And somebody asked me, why do you like Nicki Minaj so much more than Cardi B? It seems like Cardi, you would like Cardi since she's much more your age. And I said, let me tell you the difference between a Cardi B and a Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj graduated college. Nicki, actually has bars in her raps. And you know, people be saying, oh, Nicki don't rap like that anymore. Let me tell you why Nicki doesn't rap like she used to on Monster and A Roman's Revenge like that anymore. Because the motherfuckers, y'all motherfuckers don't respect it. Y'all don't appreciate it. Why would I spit some shit like that when this new girl comes out and spit this bullshit and she goes #1? Why would I spit all these bars? You know what I'm saying? So before y'all be like, oh, Nicki's changed or this has happened and Cardi's the new queen of rap, look at the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? As for the music is turn up, I'm not about to call nobody the queen of rap. Definitely not no damn Cardi B. It's just like her music isn't relatable to me. I can't. I think the only song I genuinely like can maybe relate to is "Be Careful," and that's because I went through a situation like that. But other than that, I don't think these girls are hungry anymore I think they're clout chasing, or the artists anymore. They're not hungry for, you know, I have talent, I want to sign a record deal. They're not grinding out here. And I guess social media has changed it. That's their platform nowadays. And I guess, I don't know if it's they don't have to work as hard. But me, I feel like these new artists, they're getting signed to these labels, and these labels are pretty much telling them what to do, what to release, how to look, how to act, and it's like they're all being created in some lab. To me, and no disrespect to Cardi B, I just think Cardi B is a gimmick to the label. I don't think she's hands-on with any of her projects. And you know what? She said that in one of her interviews. She was like, yeah, I'm not the type that's like, I'm not good at, you know, being hands-on with my project, so to speak, or something like that, she said. And that's all well and cool, but to me, Nicki is. I know when Nicki's documentaries come out, I know she was in the studio. She had everything to do with her album. And that's the difference to me between the both of them. I think if I had to speak, and a lot of y'all might disagree with this, Nicki is more the artist versus Cardi B is more the entertainer. And that's just how I feel about that. And I think that I prefer an artist over an entertainer. I prefer you to make me think, sing to my heart, my mind, my body, and my soul. I'm more like, and when these new girls be coming out, I do like the Hers and, you know, like the LMAs and the rest of these girls, but they be talking about, oh, they can sing. I made an Instagram post and I was like, do you think Her and the LMA can really sing? And they were like, yeah, they sing really well live is what I said. Can they sing live? Because that's the first thing I ask when somebody's got a song. I'm like, oh yeah, but can they sing live? So I go on YouTube and I listen, and there's only like so many performances or whatever, and I'm like, I guess it's cool if you want to sing like around the house. See, singing to me is like your Kiki Wyatts, your Fantasias, your Jennifer Hudson's arrogant ass, you know, the Clark sisters and stuff like that. That's singing to me. That's the type of singing that I like, singing that I can feel that I know you sung it from your soul. But this little singing in the around the house, kitchen singing that y'all like, and oh yeah, they got a studio, and anybody can you know, get on Billboard these days and have a hit record, and it's like, I can't relate to what's going on anymore. And it's like, wow, like I often find myself listening to music from the 80s and 90s, and I was like, damn, I wish I could have been at least like a teenager during this time, because the shit is coming out now, it's fading out, and it sucks because everybody around me is listening to this shit, being a product of the environment. And I'm like, yeah, somebody's actually got to sit back and be like, is this what we're going to accept? I'm not accepting this shit. I'm not saying not to listen to the shit, but, and people want to say really what happened to R&B. I don't think R&B's went anywhere. I think people stopped supporting the R&B artists because let me tell you something. People want to be like, oh, I wish we still had Aaliyah and people like that. But we still got Maya, we still got Ashanti, we still got those girls, and y'all don't support those girls. Maya just came out with a nice-ass R&B album, and she's independent. It would be very interesting to me to see one of these R&B girls if they were to trade teams with, like, Beyonce's team for one era and to see what would happen. How their sales will go, how their music would sound or whatever. And what's the Beyonce, I'm not even going to talk about Beyonce. We ain't even going to get into that. But, I did hear a song that was on this somebody's album. And it sounded just like her Hold Up song that was on her Beyonce album. And I was like, it was exactly the same beat and everything. Except she kind of slowed it down and their song was a little bit faster. And it just had me thinking, like, Beyonce's B-Day album is my favorite album for her. I don't think it's like her, it was a good sounding album, but I don't know if you guys remember A-Marie's sound when she came out with one thing, then Beyonce went and worked with that same producer, and it just has me thinking like, does Beyonce, I think what, and people try to act like Beyonce is so sleep to other artists, and really she's really not. I think Beyonce is the queen of, I see what she's doing and I'm going to take it and I'm going to do it better, and nothing is wrong with it. I just wish she admitted to that, and it is what it is, and she's a Virgo, and yeah. All my older people, or people that's my age or younger, you know, what do you think about what's going on with this music? Do you like the new music that's coming out? All this 6ix9ine, and you know, I bop to it in the car. I listen to it. I bob my head, but then I'm kind of like, I'm going back to listen to the SWV, the Total, the Kiki Wyatts, and you know, Missy and Nicki and all of that kind of stuff. I can't relate to these new artists. I can't. And for a while there, I was like, damn. And I try to go back because I'm very open-minded. Oftentimes I try to go back and I'll listen to the artist and I'll be like, shit, like, I really don't like this shit. I don't see what they see in this shit. I'll go down my timeline and people will be liking it, tweeting about it. Oh, it's on Billboard. And I'm like, I'm done with that shit. Y'all hoes cannot make me like this shit. I'm not here for it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And that's just the bottom line. I can't get into all this hooky shit. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all somebody's song that I do like now, who had Little Kim's new song, the Nasty One. That is like one of her best songs that she's came out with in like over at least since her Let It Go verse, and that's been, I don't know how long, maybe like, I know at the least 8 years, if not 10 by now. I think I was in, wow, I think it has been 10 years, because I think I was in like high school when that came out. That's a good song, but Little Kim's issue is she has lost the general public. Nobody knows who she is anymore. I would love to see Kim and Nicki Minaj and all the girls get together and go and do like a joint album, work on a joint album, go on a joint tour, get the money together. Like, why does it gotta be separate? You know, the guys are going a joint tour, like Drake and Migos got a tour going on. They are riding the wave. Why can't the girls ride the wave? Like, get Nicki and Kim, you know, like make up, do a joint album and call Cardi B. She's got the people on her side. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why when it comes to the females, it's got to be broken and it's got to be, you can only support one at a time. I'm not even like that. If somebody comes out with some shit that I like it. Nicki is somebody who I actually, you know, I've watched her grow. I know her growth. So that's the reason why I like her. She's become a mega star, a superstar that I love. But these new girls, I just don't see it for them. But yeah, I just wanted to come here and talk to y'all about the state of music that music is going, and are we going to accept this? You know what I'm saying? And I think it has a lot to do with the teens, the teenagers. They're accepting this, you know, they're the streaming era now. That's what's going on, and I just can't accept this shit. I'ma keep waiting. I'ma keep streaming the old artists. You know, I think the new artists need to take a break. Like, the new artists need to go on like a 2 to 3 year break. 2 to 3, yeah, like a 2 to 3 year break, and let all the old artists come back and at least have 1 to 2 rounds. Cause I can't do this bullshit. I'm getting an attitude too, cause you know this bullshit, and it's like, it makes me mad because everybody be talking about the billboards and the charts, and I'm like, well, this girl album didn't chart, but it was better than hers, and y'all mean to tell me this shit was, y'all, this is what y'all going up over, and then y'all want to get on Twitter and Facebook and stand this artist, and you stand this, but you can't like her because you like her. Like, y'all are so damn delusional. It is really not that deep. If you like a motherfucking song, you like a song. Y'all gotta get over that shit. Like, oh, nah, I don't like her because I like her. If the music is good, just say you like the damn music. It's as simple as that. That's all it is to it. And you know what? Before I get an attitude, I'm getting out of here.